Hi, hello everybody. This is number 3 for the day. Good evening to Tony Wallow. As usual, he's one of the first ones in. I'm going to go ahead. I've got people waiting in the Zoom chat. I'm going to go ahead and let them in the order in which they joined. No, there was more than one person, so that wasn't like that was real hard to do. I mean, gotta make an adjustment on here. That's cool right there. So good evening, Jose. Good evening, Chris.
Hey.
Good evening, homies.
Well, turn your mic down just a tad bit. Or my volume's up high, one or the other. Let me check my volume. It's a good possibility that that's it. I was doing something earlier this morning. I'm at 80%. That shouldn't be too bad. Let me hear it.
But I started used to your YouTube stream. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Ken, I hate to say it, but you still seem a little low. But it could be on my end. Now I don't know. I know you and Alex worked on it.
Yeah, I thought we had it dialed in pretty good, actually. Are you on your laptop or desktop?
I'm on my laptop.
That's a possibility. It could be the laptop audio.
Well, I've been using it, but I'll try to figure something out.
All right. Well, I've got the microphone here. I'll do one last adjustment on this. And all right, let me know how it is now. I just made it about the same.
About the same.
Yeah. See, I just made an adjustment that should have just really, literally blown your speakers out and away. But if it didn't make a change, you guys can hear me. Hopefully, Zoom is going out over the internet. Who in the hell is calling me?
It could even be a Zoom issue. Who knows?
Well, that ringing you hear in the background is someone trying to contact me on the messenger. So, never had that happen before. I got to go figure out how to get to it. Give me just a second here. I think it's on this one. All right. I'll temporarily throw this one over here. Hopefully that didn't screw up my clocks. And then, so I'm going to get an audio check from YouTube for me. And I'm double checking my settings from earlier today. So once I get verification that, okay, Tony says I sound normal. Now if I could go around the horn and get a Zoom check audio from on YouTube, starting with Jose. Go ahead, please. Or Chris.
Check 1, 2.
Test for Max Medium.
Get one from Sean.
What's up?
So I'm gonna guess the settings that we did. I'm just doing audio checks.
Check.
Chris was telling me that I still sound a little low, and I'm trying to figure out if it's Zoom or what. Tony says everything's good, and he gives me a thumbs up on the Zoom chat. So we will go with, excuse me, what we have.
You're good on Zoom. I haven't listened to the other one.
Yeah, Zoom should always be good. I'm not gonna lose much sleep over it because I don't mess with those settings at all.
Let me see. I will mute Zoom.
Hey, Josh, turn your camera on. I want to make sure you're on your computer.
Is there any kind of settings that I can adjust? Maybe turn it up on my side inside of Zoom settings?
Hey, Alex, did you get my email?
Actually, there is.
Yes.
maybe maybe something somehow or another got changed.
Well,
I
that's
have to.
yeah, that's a good possibility because I was informed earlier today that there was not the ability to make comments on any of my YouTube streams. So I went into YouTube Studio and I spot checked a couple of them. Sure enough, comments got turned off somehow, and I did not do it. I'm not going to change 815 videos, so I'm figuring YouTube did something.
Audio. Say something.
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 I turned it up a little bit. It sounds better.
Okay, yeah,
Just a little.
I thought maybe it might be a setting.
You were a little bit lower on the stream than on Zoom, but everybody else was louder than you on the stream.
Me?
Not much.
Me?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Well,
everything's good. I mean, there was just a tiny bit of difference, not enough to mess with.
well, I've already messed with it. Too late for that. That ship done sailed. So I did bump it up a little bit, and hopefully there'll be no echoing or anything.
All right.
So, Tony says something. It's great when the chat gets in on it. Great guy says
Hey, Jose, good to see you.
evening.
Thanks. Likewise.
So I bought a microphone.
From
Blue
Prime
Jay?
Days.
Huh?
From
Blue
Prime
Jay?
Days.
Huh?
Hey, Greg.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Greg.
Well, I'm thinking about sucking it up and buying a higher end video card. I'm thinking about sucking it up and buying a higher end video card.
There's the echo.
Up and buying a higher end video card.
There's the echo.
Well, we know it's Gray. He always forgets to mute his YouTube.
But,
Sorry
Jay,
about that.
Jay's 2 cents had a short stream today about some of the higher end video cards have got horrendous sales on them. EVGA's got a good sale on their 3080s where they've knocked off like $600 on some of them. And they basically are stopping production on the 30 series cards to make the 40 series. So everybody's lowering the prices on the ones that are already out there. And I'm thinking about just sucking it up and buying like a 3080, and then that'll last me forever.
Right. I wonder too if maybe that's their version of getting back at Amazon. You know, oddly enough, lowering the price on Prime Days.
Well, I don't know. Jay's 2 cents said that really didn't have anything to do with it. He said they're just trying to dump the 30 series cards
Oh, okay.
so they can, when they introduce the new cards, the 40 whatevers.
Hmm.
Now that's his opinion. But nonetheless, I looked at the EVGA cards I've been looking at, and the one I've been waiting for, which was a 3060, the price hasn't budged at all. But the 3070s, 3080s, and 3090s had big cuts in them.
Hey, Ken, I wanted to do this before Greg came in, but can I share my screen?
Yeah, go ahead. Hold on. Let me move. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the microphone I got.
We,
PIY painting USB microphone. I've never heard of them.
I checked the reviews. The reviews are really good on this mic, so. You know, I'm not made of money. I can't go and buy like a $80 mic, but
Sure.
I've heard some of the reviews on this one that are really good. So, yeah, I decided to get it.
So did you get it off Prime Days, or do you have it already, or when do you?
It'll be here tomorrow, but see, it says Prime Day on there.
Yeah, it says Prime Day deal.
I saved $4.80, I guess. No, I saved $20.80. 52%.
Yeah, 'cause
Well, it says 480 prime savings, so they got a little bit better deal today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's the mic I got. It'll be here tomorrow. I started up OBS today and I got that annoying sound again. I didn't even start streaming and I got that annoying sound.
Now, was that with or without your other camera plugged in, and with or without Zoom running?
That was with this one, the one that I'm using all the time. That was,
Yeah, that's
I
mine.
gotta get a different webcam. No, now that I'm getting a microphone, I can just turn the microphone off on this webcam. Or I'll just go buy another webcam and buy a better one, like buy like an $80 or $90 one. This one was only like $24 when I bought it.
Yeah, I'm not thinking it's the webcam actually, because if the webcam wasn't plugged in when you did it this afternoon and it had feedback, that feedback's coming from elsewhere.
You might like
Yeah,
no.
I don't know where though.
This stuff comes to John.
Well,
I have everything off. Could it be that I
Disable
have,
all of the microphones except for disable all of the microphones in Windows sound settings other than the one you're using, and then go one by one until you get rid of the noise.
how about what? I wonder if it didn't used to do that when I had when this Dell was not next to my computer. But now I have the Dell right there, and it's all of a sudden making a lot of noise.
is that Dell running?
What?
Is that Dell running?
No, it's turned off.
Well, then if no electricity's flowing through it and it's not running, that's not going to be the source of the feedback.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Fishing buddy. Join the expedition.
Ken, can I show the screen a second?
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, go ahead.
Greg is watching something, I think.
There's the card I'm looking at. Two of them dropped from 1,350 to 799.
Whoa. My goodness.
And the 3060 didn't drop at all. So I may suck it up and buy one of these tonight.
Have you tried using headphones? Have you tried using headphones, Sean, and see how that affects it?
No, I'm gonna probably buy some tomorrow.
Reachable.
Have you looked on Amazon at all, Jeff, to see if there's anything on there?
Yeah, and this was better than what I saw on Amazon today, actually.
Oh, okay.
Direct from
Yeah,
EVGA.
You did say that.
That's a nice deal. I would pull the trigger on that card, Jeff.
Well, I think so. The one I didn't show the one on the bottom. It was there this afternoon. It was like 600 and something off, and it's already sold out.
Wow.
But what Jay's 2 cent said was that they're trying to get rid of their inventory of all of these 30 series cards because they're getting ready to start selling the 40 series, like the 4070s and 4080s.
The RTX.
I like my second monitor.
The 3060s on Amazon are going for like $379, $479, $429.
Well, the ones I've seen have been like $399 and $429. Now I don't have Prime, so I don't know if I could get the Prime deals or not. So
you could just like sign up for 30 days and then cancel right before.
yeah, I don't like to mess.
Bills you.
That's a pain.
Yeah, I don't like messing with that kind of stuff.
Yep, it is a pain.
So, and usually I just take whatever free shipping is there, and if it's 3 or 4 days, so be it. You know,
Yep.
I'm usually not in that much of a hurry.
That would also be cheating, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, in a way, but in a way not, except that if you forget to do it, then you get billed more.
Right.
And in my old age, I'm getting forgetful, so.
I got Prime anyway, and my things I've ordered lately hadn't been next day.
Yeah, they're restricting it. It's usually 2 days now for some reason. There's RM saying, hello, homies. Which actually said, hey, homies, but
Bloody hell.
never know with him. He says good morning, good evening, good afternoon, one of the two, and I'm thinking there's 3 of them there. But so it was a decent day with Mom. She
Good.
fell asleep about 3 times. She got to meet Josh on Zoom, and then I did a live stream from my phone and briefly showed her, and she was impressed with a lot of things.
That's the one I caught, wasn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Alex and I did one earlier today to get the audio correct, and
Right, and that one went private right away as soon as you clicked something.
the
So
one I did with my mom did go private temporarily. Yes,
Well, I thought you were over there using your phone probably, so that's.
I was. And then,
Doug didn't do
Well,
one.
I'm glad you're having some good days with her. You should cherish those.
yeah, I took over 4 television shows that I put on a flash drive, and 2 of them didn't play because they were in MKV, and her TV doesn't work on MKV because it's so old. So I converted one while I was there using the laptop and VLC, and that took like an hour. So
What's MKV? Just a different format?
oh, what's it stand for? Maricosta something.
All right.
It's an audio format.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't Doug do one today?
Doug put a blurb on there and he said, "Ay caramba," and then
He had a problem of some sort that he wanted to fix.
He
XSplit.
put what on what?
It was called "Ay caramba."
What did
Yeah,
put-
he
what
was
did he
going to
put on?
revert to an earlier version of XSplit, I think, because he was having problems.
Let me see if I can find it. I think I may have gotten rid of it all already. I probably. Oh no, here it is. He said, "Ay caramba, XSplit is misbehaving." Oh come on, phone, work with me. Again. And my phone ain't gonna cooperate. Give me a second. Anybody want to buy a cheap iPhone? I tell you, it's really starting to bother me.
So I think I'm
Okay.
gonna buy a
He
I think
said,
I'm gonna buy a gaming headset, mouse, keyboard, and mouse pad or something combo. Pretty good ones right here.
Doug's stream was, "Ay caramba, XSplit is misbehaving again. Repair installed did not fix it. I am installing an older version since this problem has repeated a few times since the last update, and the prior solution method is not working. There will be no Windows Daily episode today." So my first comment was half serious, half in humor. I said, "Have you tried OBS to see if you have the same issues?" And then we had kind of some bantering back and forth. And he said, "Not other than the 78 live stream videos from OBS on my Fortnite channel." And then he put in brackets, "Alzheimer's much." So I guess you're saying that OBS has been stable and reliable for you, right? And I said, for the most part, it has been, except for the self-inflicted audio issues. And as soon as I say this, it'll crash, but I have not ever had any crashes or issues with OBS at all. Anything,
Are you using the beta version that was out there, or just the release version?
I'm sure this is released by now. Honestly, I don't know, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is it is released. But you got to remember with OBS, this is open broadcast. This is an open source code. It can change tonight and screw things up. So
No, but do you have it set for automatic updates?
no, I get notified and then I get them.
Okay.
One of the very
Why?
few things I don't let automatically update.
Will I get notified too?
Depends what you set.
Depends on how you set it up. Yep.
Well, I didn't set mine up.
Then you probably won't get
Did the
notified.
professor set yours up?
You mean for OBS? When I wanna, I go in there to the help menu and manually check for updates. But
Right, but Joshy's asking, is he going to get automatically updated, or will he get, like, I get a notification that says there's a new version of OBS. Do you want to update?
no. What'll happen is it doesn't do. As far as I know, it doesn't. OBS doesn't do automatic updates for anybody. It'll pop up a notification and it will say like, you'll have 3 choices: never, remind me later, and install now or something. You can always go to the help menu and check for updates.
Right. Which I just
And it
did,
will
and I'm
pop
up to date. So
Yeah, I always do that. I maybe check my software maybe about once a week.
I've gotten into a habit now. Zoom updates so often. We're on here every night, so I've gotten into a habit of checking for checking for at least a Zoom update just about every time I open it.
yeah, it does update quite a bit, and yes, we are on here every night, so we should all be up to date on Zoom. Except for Alex, and he has to go look for it. So Robert says something about something being sold. I'm not sure what he's talking about. And Tony says too much bloatware. I did go into YouTube Studio and recheck my comments to make sure they are on. I don't have any idea why the last 3 videos comments were turned off. None whatsoever. Maybe when I went on the phone, I missed a setting somewhere, and that screwed up that one and the 2 previous to that.
Sadly, everything that Josh wanted me to order, with the exception of the Nintendo Switch, is on a Prime Day deal discount. But he won't have the money he won't have the money by tomorrow, so he'll miss out on the.
Yeah, I've looked at so many different things on Prime. The last thing I looked at earlier today was a rangefinder for golf. Things ain't cheap either. I was kind of shocked to see how much they cost.
Well, it's like when I went to pick up my grandson today, the way back from the other grandparents, he was telling me, my birthday's coming up, Grandpa. And he wants a little scooter that has a motor on it. I don't even know what the legality of those is for somebody his age.
Hoverboard?
No.
Is it the one with the big wheel in the middle and it's got the platform on the edges?
No, I mean, this is like a motorized bicycle, except small.
Okay.
And my response to him was, well, if I were you, I'd start saving my money. You might have enough by the time you're 16.
And how well did he like that?
No, he didn't object too much. But it's like $375, and that's not going to be a birthday gift for a 9-year-old. I'm sorry.
No.
I might give him $75 or something and say, spend what you want, save what you want towards your scooter.
Sure. Yeah. Teach him a little bit. Sure. That's a good idea.
There's, I'm already paying these baseball fees.
Is that
which
still
are not
going on?
cheap. They're taking a break in July.
Oh, okay.
And they start again in August, but school starts here August the 8th.
What? August the 8th?
Yep, they get out earlier and start earlier. Get out in May and start August 8th.
Now, do you still have year-round schools out there? In
I
some
think
districts?
there are a few. I'd have to look to tell you.
Yeah,
They used to have selected ones were year-round. I haven't checked recently.
Yeah, I'm so fortunate we don't have school-age kids.
Yep.
I passed our Board of Education today, and there were cars there, and there was buses out back where they keep the buses. Some of them looked like they were cranked up because I could see that little light flashing. They must have been testing them.
That could be. They could be gearing up. If I hit that microphone one more time, I'm going to buy me a boom arm and put it above me.
So interesting. So both kids will be in school this fall. Olivia starts kindergarten, so
Full day or half day?
I think it's going to be full day, but I can't swear to that until I see the schedule.
Right.
When Caleb started, it was full day.
My, how the things have changed.
Well, we didn't even have kindergarten at the little town I grew up in.
Yeah, we had it morning or afternoon, unless you were really super special like I was, and you got to go to both sessions. Still didn't learn anything.
And this is not much of a deal, but those cookies that I like, those butter cookies that I like, come in a blue tin, are usually like $6 and some change, where they went down to $5.41 for Prime Day.
7712 Orchard Village, 46217.
You eat too many more of those, Alex, you're going to have to get a bigger wheelchair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got something. Might not be able to talk about this long because we're on YouTube, but that shooting in Texas, CBS said tonight that there was video released that they didn't want it released until the parents saw it. But CBS was showing the video. Why wouldn't CBS just not show it and wait till the parents see it?
Was that a local CBS station or
It
national?
was national.
Hmm.
They should have had the respect to
Hey, Rick.
wait, even though other networks showed it.
Right.
Anyway,
It's all about ratings, whatever draws the most viewers.
Mm-hmm. It is. Hey, Rick.
And I don't care whether it's CBS, ABC, NBC, Fox, CNN, whatever. They're all alike in that regard. They want the ratings.
yeah.
The news says that they care, but then they turn around and show stuff that they said that they wouldn't show.
It's because they care about money and ratings, and that's about it. So Rick
Now,
had
is
some
that you,
turbulent-
Balday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't a new one today then.
No, this was the one
Okay.
recently.
Something about the cops waiting an hour
Yeah.
to go in.
Well,
You don't
yeah,
know the
that's
whole
going to
story.
be interesting how that all comes out. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't judge, but
True.
some of that seems odd to me. But
Yeah. Very odd. So how's your weather, Rick? Has it calmed down a little bit?
Yeah, it's not raining at the moment, so
Oh, I'd love to get some rain.
well, hey, Ken, you can come back to Vegas if you want to get warmed up a little bit. When I was driving over to get the kids today, my truck thermometer said 116.
damn.
I don't know how accurate those things are. I don't know where it is on the truck. I've often wondered that.
I've often wondered how can they get an accurate reading, because you're driving down the road at, let's just say, my speed of 80 mile an hour. How does it get?
Well, I don't know, but it does change a degree or two as I go to
Oh,
different places
I
in the
know.
valley.
I know.
So I was wondering, the official temperatures weren't anything near 116 today. Hottest one officially was like 112, I think.
It's
I'll
pretty,
have to check that.
it's pretty warm. We're 74 right now.
So I started to wash our van tonight, and then it started to blow wind, and I'm like, geez Louise. I tried to wash the van to get a little bit of money, and the wind picks up. I'm like, oh man, come on, don't rain. Well, in Arizona, it's monsoon season right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if it rained.
How long does that last for, Sean?
I don't know.
Has monsoon season actually started? That's what
Yeah.
comes in from the Pacific coast.
It says begins in June and continues through September.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. It's not the
Sounds
same.
like
every
it's a
year.
little late then this year if it's just now starting. This is going on the third week of July next week already.
No,
I
it
think.
started in like the end of June.
Yeah,
Oh,
but we
okay.
haven't been near as hot here as we were last year, for example, and I don't know why.
Maybe you better talk to you about
The
Well,
official
hopefully-
temps where I am on my phone,
remember?
like 111 was the official high here.
A woman died in fire. Trying to get a baby. I'm just gonna take a look.
What I got for Las Vegas right now is 107.
Jeez.
That's
I
warm.
was 10 all week.
That is warm.
Says my internet connection is
Yeah, you're
unstable.
cutting out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
believable. then.
that's- So Sean, I sent you an email earlier tonight. I don't know if you got it or not. It was an answer to the one you sent me earlier today that I said I would answer when I got home. We bought 2 fish tonight. Kind of see how they're doing. Oh, great.
Eating kind or watching kind?
Eat the yeah, both. Get them fattened. You know how you used to fatten up the pigs? I want to fatten up the fish. I seen them earlier. I don't see them now. They're the cleaner fish. They'll clean the tank up for me, and I bought 2 of them.
Bottom feeders.
Mm-hmm.
What little catfish that don't grow or something like that?
Oh no, they'll grow. They potentially could get up to a foot, 16 inches in length, easily. But in that tank, it'd take them forever. They're about 4 inches right now.
Hi, Jim.
All right, Jim.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
Shaken and not stirred, I presume.
Of course.
So, have you ordered anything from Prime Days today, Jim?
No.
Still got tomorrow.
Yeah, well, the answer then will still be no.
I think I'm going to buy a graphics card tonight, Jim.
Well,
EVGA's got a 3080 on sale. They dropped the price to $800, knocked off $550 on the one I'm looking at.
yeah, something's going on with.
They're getting ready to introduce the 40 series cards or something.
Yeah, well, they're not going to do that until they can clear out the inventory of the
Right.
30s, and
Yeah.
that's why you're seeing what you're seeing.
So I think I may suck it up and buy the 3080.
Wow.
That'll last me forever.
Yeah, I would think so.
Because I'm not doing gaming. I just want a decent graphics card. But the 3060, which I've been looking at, didn't move in price.
What did the
Only the higher end ones were dropping.
What about the 3070?
It dropped maybe $200.
Hmm.
Well, it's like for that price, you should be able to do anything you want to do.
So
The question that comes to my mind is it worth waiting maybe another day just to see if they drop any more?
You can.
Or is there a possibility the inventory will run out?
well, when they reach their point, I mean, the best 3080 that they had at EVGA is already sold out. It was the one that had like a $600 drop on it.
Yeah, the high end stuff is getting flushed out mostly because of the fact that they want to release the 40, but they're not going to replace the 40 series until the 30s are down.
Right, and they want to be able to ask whatever they want for the 40s.
True. Very true.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, the 3060 that I bought maybe a year and a half ago, something like that, is finally down. Is finally down to a little bit lower than what I actually paid for it.
I just have been looking at the EVGA cards. I've also looked on Amazon, but the EVGA 3060, they've got 2 models. One's $399.99 and one's $429.99. And that price hasn't moved in a month.
The 429 is probably the 12 gig card.
I think both of them were 12, but one of them was a little bit higher clock speed or something. Let me look.
Go warm up the coffee. I'll be right back.
Either way, it's a good time to start seriously thinking about grabbing the card. Don't wait for the 40 series.
No, I'm not. I don't even need a 3080, but it's got the best deal compared to the 3060, which has no deal, and the 3070.
There was a girl on the phone. She said she already called. What this girl looked like.
Yeah, the 429.99 has a little bit higher clock speed and a little bit higher fill rate, that sort of thing, which I don't care that much about.
No, I wouldn't imagine.
Didn't J2 Cents say something about Best Buy having good deals too on the what is it, the Founders Edition?
Well, that's if you're looking for a Founders Edition.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a Founders Edition and the one that, like, you can go elsewhere? Isn't it the same thing? Or am I wrong, Jim?
It's the same die, it's the same specifications. It's just that the Founders card was the original card that was designed by NVIDIA itself. NVIDIA sells the die to other people who then build up their own versions of the card.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah, 2 of the 3 items I was looking at are out of stock already.
Yeah.
So,
Hey Jim, did you get my email?
Yeah, I got it.
Well, it sounded like Sean was having a pretty good laugh. Was that at my expense?
No, and I was laughing.
Okay. And you're sure it wasn't at my expense if you're laughing?
For a change, it was not.
Okay, good. This is going to be a good day then.
Not that happens very often.
I know. Well, that is the stream. You heard it.
There's a 3070 Ti tough 8 gig card going for $699 on Best Buy. NVIDIA 8 gigs or whatever.
No, we've arrived at the point where most of the cards are now selling at MSRP or actually slightly below. Some still aren't, but most of them are down at least that point.
Holy cow, this is a big boy.
3 fans?
$799.
You have 3 fans?
Rip, look what
Yeah,
you
3
started.
fans. 3 fans.
Yeah.
Well, I'm using the same virtual background as you are, Rip.
Yeah.
Well, not all of us, but a couple of us are.
Couple of them are.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty cool background.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I like that one Greg just put up. That looks different. Wait a minute, is that the same one, different angle?
Yeah, that's the same one.
Is it?
I guess it is.
His is a still.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
God, it looks like it got some kind of a hut there in the background too.
The one Rick and everybody else is using is the one of the default Zoom ones.
Of course, we have to wait for someone in Las Vegas to catch up to the program. He's researching something though.
what? Me? I'm
No.
trying to get logged in and buy that damn card.
Oh, okay. We won't disturb you then.
Well, I'm working on it. Just I
Yeah.
had to find my login stuff for EVGA.
That's what I was laughing about, Ken. He's looking at the video cards he wants to buy, and 2 of the 3 was it 2 of the 3?
Yeah, we're
out of
already
stock?
sold out.
Oh man, you better hurry up.
Yeah, well, I got one in my shopping cart, so.
Yeah, put the trigger, Jeff.
He's trying to.
Yeah.
Suspect shoplifter arrested from roof in Rittenhouse. He got stuck on the roof after he robbed the place. After he robbed the place, he got stuck on the roof.
It's always a good
That's
escape
funny.
route to go to the roof. What was he planning on doing? Parachuting off and floating away?
I had a friend, well, he's not really a friend anymore, but he was arrested on the roof. Because he was jumping he was running from the cops and he was jumping from rooftop to rooftop. Well, they got the city, and the city got a ladder, and they met him at the other end.
It's pretty brave to jump from rooftop to rooftop.
Yeah, he didn't get too far.
Did you ever eat your popcorn, Josh?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, Josh, speaking of that, you need to work on that title of yours. Because all I saw is making pop for Josh. Or making Josh pop.
Is that what your live stream was about tonight? Was making
All
popcorn?
I saw, the title I saw was Making Alex Popcorn.
Yeah, making Alex pop. Well, I didn't see popcorn. I just saw the word pop in mine.
The one for Monday, he needs to change too.
Let's give him a break. He can't spell.
You're talking about the
Hey,
one where he
do
says,
that.
It should say must be Monday, but it says something else.
Much, right? Because I think do you use your jaws to do that, Josh?
Some of them I do, some of them I don't.
Okay. Yeah, because I was pointing that out to my mom because she says, "Why does that say much be Monday?" I'm like, "Well, he's supposed to have said must be Monday, but if he's using his
That's from the iPhone. When I use spell checker on the iPhone.
It's
Okay.
hard to do that sometimes.
Yeah,
Get that right.
not going to get no argument from me on
Because
that.
if you've noticed, most of his videos lately are coming from his phone. I can't remember the last time he did one on his computer.
Well, you know, the computer weighs as much as he does, so he has a hard time carrying it around. So I can understand the phone.
What was that?
Nothing like a delayed joke, I tell you.
Well, he's not even 100 pounds, so I mean,
Damn.
he's a lightweight compared to me.
I think I still have you beat, though.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah.
We all know you have me beat.
Yeah. And I'm losing weight, and I still have you beat. I'm down to 240. And
You're 6 foot what?
6'4".
I figured
Okay.
I didn't want to do the update video, Tuesday update video from the computer because the computer was going to restart. So I figured I'd do that from the phone. It's just easier to do some of my videos from the phone.
Josh, you're not really good at using the virtual background because you move around too much.
Yeah, I know.
In order for the virtual background to be effective, you need to stay in one spot.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I'm getting tired.
Oh, Josh,
You gotta be kidding.
had a long day.
Yeah, he didn't get up till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just been a
You just gotta be-
devastatingly
you gotta
long
be
day.
kidding.
Jeez,
Gotta
talk
be
light.
kidding. You sleep all day, sleep all night, and
I go see they got a Roku issue going on in there. I'll be
I was
right
gonna
back.
say he's like a cat, but cats are usually asleep during the day. Cats run around all night.
Oh, last night was horrible, man. I came home. I didn't even take off my shoes and braces. And I just hit the bed and I didn't even wake up till like 10 o'clock at night. That was horrible.
Yeah, my alarm clock actually had to do its job today. It woke me up. I actually got startled awake this morning. And usually I'm half awake before the alarm goes off. This morning I jumped. Like, oh shit, my alarm.
that's what it's supposed to do. That's why you said it.
Yeah, normally it doesn't. Usually I'm awake or just starting to wake up when it goes off.
I do that on Sunday morning. I do that on Sunday mornings. I'm always awake before my dad comes in to get me up or my alarm goes off.
Yeah, this morning it woke me up. I'm like, oh crap. I don't like getting up that early. But if it means money in my pocket, I'll do it.
It's the same girl. Vicky's boyfriend has to be. I never gas station video.
I got up by 8 o'clock 2 days in a row, Sunday and yesterday.
No, I got up early because I thought they were going to do the come in early for the alarm thing testing, but I also had to be somewhere at like 7:45.
Alarm testing for your building?
Yeah, I had to listen to that damn thing for like, well, I didn't. I just left. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? A fire has been detected in the building. Please use the nearest exit. Like, oh my God, shut up. I just listened to that all day and they kept repeating. Like, oh my God, shut up. And they kept repeating, said, may I have your attention, please? No. You've had my attention. Now shut up. Oh, those things are irritating. And then the strobing light in the apartment. I said, you know what? I've had enough. I'm leaving. Grabbed my phone, grabbed a few other things, and left.
Just as long as when I don't mind if those things go off like that. Just as long as they don't go off when you're in the elevator. Or
Well, I complained to Mike
Going
about
up the
that because
room.
the alarm thing, that message was going off in the speaker in the elevator. And I said, Mike, can you get him to shut that off? He said, yeah, I'll ask him. Came back in the elevator because I came back in and they'd shut it off.
The other group calls itself Coyote.
They didn't need that going on in the elevator. It was bad enough hearing it on the upper floors.
Environment. Or I guess the gardens is supposed to
We
be.
started on 12, and I think they did 12, 11, 10.
I have a friend on a special task force at the Bureau. See what
Then they did 10, 9, 8. I think they stopped on 7. So the alarms were going off on 2 floors.
So we look like kids.
Oh, thank God they only do that once a year, because that's. Yeah.
$14 million orders and then a new prosecutor. $2 million worth of
yeah, for the 8 years I was at college, they never ever did a fire drill, and they only did a lockdown drill one time.
Our college was doing a fire drill last week, I think, sometime. And I was outside and I heard this alarm going off, and I heard a voice way off in the background. And I said, "What's that?" And I said, "College is doing their fire alarm, fire alarm drill." I said, "Oh, okay." Twice I thought I was loud. Ours here at the building was loud. College, you could hear that clear over here.
Is that how they're taking credit?
Almost half mile, well, a little over a half mile, I think.
Yeah.
That thing
When an
loud.
alarm goes off at the school here, you can hear it over here. I can hear it in here, but it's because literally we can walk outside, throw a rock and hit the school building.
Oh,
Bless you, Sean. Gazoon tight. So I had to go fix the Roku. I don't know what she does to it, but it needed to be fixed.
Sometimes if I'm lucky, I can pick up the school's Wi-Fi networks on the computer.
Wow. How do you manage that?
I don't have the password to log in, but I'm just so close, and they have a good Wi-Fi system that I can.
Well,
what are you across the street or something?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, basically.
Well,
So Josh jump over to his phone or something, or is he still on the PC?
Not anymore. She dropped out.
On my phone.
I'd bet you anything he was on the phone before you did.
I thought he was on
Loves
the. I
his-
thought he was on the
he
computer
loves
a
his
while ago.
phone. He was, to appease me,
Okay.
and then he got on his phone.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
the
can do
room
that,
is
and it automatically brings you back in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, it's 11:33. He's got to be up at work in the morning.
It's a good thing he don't have to use a wheelchair, because if he had one like I've got, he'd be asleep all day every day.
You're saying he'd be asleep at the wheel? Is that what you're saying? So Josh, you did a live stream tonight. Was that the one making popcorn for Alex?
Yep.
And you do it from your phone?
Yep.
Did you release it back to the public yet, or is it still private?
I think I released it to the public. I'm not sure.
You made popcorn for Alex, and he couldn't even get none.
Yeah, really.
You didn't make any for us?
No.
You still contemplating, Jeff?
He's still looking at something to order. It's still private, Josh.
My settings wanted me to upgrade my iCloud storage because I'm running out of room for my photos. But I'm not worried about that.
Why don't you just turn off the automatic? Why don't you just go to your settings and turn off the automatic backup to your iCloud? You don't have to worry about that. That's why I have it. I don't let anything automatically back up as horrible as that may sound.
I'm trying to figure out what that has to do with him making a video from private to public, but okay.
It doesn't.
Well, I didn't think it did, but
That idea.
just trying to
Yeah,
figure
I've
it out.
already published him.
Did you just do it?
No, I got 4 views, but I know it's public.
Well, I'm looking right at your channel, and I'm looking right at all videos.
Maybe it
total.
takes into account the views that maybe
It
it
does.
takes into account the views that it got while it was live,
It
and
does. It does.
me and Robert looked at it when it was live. I was basically screaming at you in the comments on the chat, but you wouldn't read any. You wouldn't read anything. That's the reason why I called you to say, "Why don't you read my?" And his excuses, of course.
Yeah, public because I'm looking at it in YouTube video.
Yeah, and I bet in YouTube Studio it says that it's still private because I'm on your page and I'm not seeing one that says making.
Because he has to, if he's in YouTube Studio on his phone, he has to click on the pencil icon
Yeah,
on the top right.
It's a
And
pain.
then he has to click on where it says private or whatever visibility and change it to public and then click save. And then it will.
Okay, I just not got it. It took that long from when you did it for me to get it.
Huh.
No, I bet, yeah, live, the chat's not going to be there because you just did it. So was there any audio to this whatsoever, or is this a typical Josh no audio video?
There was noise. I mean, there was sound, but he didn't say much.
Noise, okay.
Oh boy.
I mean, you could hear him. You could hear the popcorn popping in the microwave going, but that's about it.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
So this guy, right? He's selling older desktops on eBay. He had to make the description to why he put Windows 11 on an old machine to tell them, oh, it everything runs fine, and he made a whole description on eBay why he put Windows 11 on it, and it works perfectly. And I was like, wow.
Well, nobody's arguing that it won't work.
Yeah.
My iCloud backup is turned off.
Turn
Is
off
it
your
the-
iCloud. Turn off your iCloud photos too.
Is it the issue on the older machines is whether or not at some point in time it'll stop getting updates? Oh, all of a sudden I've locked the room down.
Jim, I think that question was for you.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
Is the issue with those being on older machines that aren't really supposed to have Windows 11 the fact that at some point in time they will not be getting updates?
That's part of it.
Okay. And the other part?
Depending on how old the machine is he's putting on there, it's useless. You might as well just put 10 on there.
Okay.
That's a personal opinion more than it is anything else.
So what's going to happen to these guys that put it on these machines that it's not supposed to be on, and it loses any updates? It's still going to function. It's just not going to be very secure.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
About like Windows 7 then.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a slow piece of crap depending on how old the computer is you're putting it on.
Okay.
Like that guy that's putting them on i3 dual core laptops that he's selling.
I don't even think if I had the knowledge to do it, I would put it on my i3 machine. I don't know. No, I don't think I would do that. Might put it on that old i7 I have, and that's a very thin, like, might. Did you get her, Jeff?
No, by the time I got shipping and tax added on, it was sneaking up on $1,000.
Ooh.
Ouch.
They won't give you free shipping unless you've bought a bunch of crap from them before. So,
Wow.
I'm not going to go that.
So did
It was
Amazon-
$800. Well, it was a little over $900. I'm just not going to go that much for a graphics card.
No.
So has Amazon done away with anything over X amount of dollars you get free shipping?
Well, this was direct from EVGA.
Oh,
where the
that's right.
price was.
Okay. That's
I
right.
looked on Amazon and they have not.
Like something.
They haven't registered these big price drops yet on Amazon.
Or Jeff, you could find somebody that has an Amazon account and just have them pay for it and have them ship it to you.
Well, but Amazon hasn't lowered the price yet on these.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, the I'm looking at
I'll
it.
watch Amazon and see what happens. If they lower it at some point, I'll get one from Amazon.
Are you 100% said it's going to be an EVGA?
Well, that's the one I like, but I'm looking at others.
Okay.
I don't like it enough to pay an extra $300.
Here's one EVGA GeForce RTX 3060 XE Gaming 479 with free delivery, but that says Prime, so you probably have to have Prime.
Josh, did you not hear what I just said? I said turn off your iCloud photos backup, and then go in and delete all your photos or transfer them to your computer.
My iCloud photo was turned off.
Well, then just you must be manually putting them up there or something, or just go in there and transfer them off of your iCloud. That's all you got to do, and then delete them. Or
Yeah, I don't want to
your
do
computer. I mean, transfer them off your phone to your computer.
Yeah, I don't want to do that right now.
You don't never want to do that. 'Cause you'll always find an excuse to be in bed.
Hey, Kim.
Me or Jim?
You.
Okay, yes.
Put him in the waiting room, please.
No, put Josh in the waiting room. He
Why
deserves it. I've
don't
already
you go in there and work it out?
I've already put up with more of this crap today than I really want to.
So I'm on Amazon. I'm looking for the Western Digital Red that Jim showed me last night, and I can't find the 12 terabyte. I'm finding 6, 14, 18. Here's a Western Digital Gold for $239.
He called today so I could hit the cancel button on a message to come up on his lock screen.
Hey, Ken, I think both need to go in the waiting room and work this out.
Well, unfortunately, they would not be able to do that, but it's a good idea.
We wouldn't be able to do what?
You guys can't communicate in the waiting room, correct?
Yes, because I can call him.
Can you communicate in the waiting room without your phone?
Oh no, he's about to find out though.
Hey, Ken.
Remind me to let them back in here shortly.
Hey, Jim.
Yes.
What do you think about the Zolltech Gaming GeForce RTX 3060 Twin Edge overclock 12 gig? It's $379.
It's a 3060, not a 3060 Ti.
Yeah, it's just a 3060
Yeah, okay, that's the 12 gig.
for $379.
Yeah, Twin Edge, 12 gigabyte.
And it's on
DDR6.
Prime Day deal.
Yeah.
It's on
Yeah,
a Prime Day deal. So
Yeah. There you go.
You have to be a Prime member to get a Prime Day deal.
No, not that I'm aware of.
That is a very good question because I've seen yes you do and I've seen no you do not.
Well, the easiest way to find out, Jeff, is to go
Right.
is
I
to try it.
understand.
That's
Sure.
I
Yep.
mean, I hate to sound like Carrie, but he's right.
No,
The
no,
way to
you're
know is to
right.
try.
You're right. Absolutely.
No, Jeff, we cannot communicate in the waiting room not using our phones.
Okay, so I googled it. Amazon
Can you
Prime Day.
see? Can you see each other in the waiting room?
No.
No.
No, I was gonna say if you can see each other, you could use sign language.
So per our friend Google, which looks really weird tonight, Amazon Prime is exclusive to Prime members. Hence, the event offering the best deals for those with Prime subscription. If you're not a Prime member, you can shop stellar Amazon Prime Day deals by signing up for an Amazon Prime free trial or an Amazon Prime membership.
But
today.
the catch with that is since they have your credit card, if you don't cancel if you forget to cancel by the end of the free trial, they'll charge you.
Yep.
Yep, that is true. But free, I think it's free shipping on that.
Yeah, well, it's free shipping at any rate. Since it's over what, 35 or $50 or whatever that thing is.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I think it's 20 to 25 unless they changed it.
And this card is only an 8-pin card, or an 8 plug-in card.
I got a YouTube question.
Put him in the waiting room.
YouTube question, I'm going to say the answer is no, and I got a 50% chance of being right.
I'm gonna say no too, just because that's his favorite answer. Either no.
What is
or
your
I don't
YouTube
know.
question?
Can I set up a live stream and still be on Zoom at the same time?
Not on your phone, you cannot. Remember, we did that
On
a
your
couple days ago.
On your phone, in order for you to do a live stream, the YouTube app has to be open. Oh, you can't do anything else in the background on your phone while
Yeah,
you
but
can't have any other apps open while you're live streaming.
I wanted to set up a live stream for tomorrow morning. I wouldn't be going live right now.
You can schedule a live stream and still be on Zoom. You can schedule a live stream from your phone and still be on Zoom. You just can't go live right now.
Right.
That's the question I had.
Well, you need to be more specific.
Yeah, if you're wanting to schedule it, you can do that. You just cannot go live at the same time that you're on Zoom on your phone.
Unless you're like me and you have a phone, a tablet, and a hotspot, and are using your phone and your tablet at the same time on your hotspot. Which is what I'll do when I'm in the car, because I'll have my earbuds connected to my phone, listening to music or whatever. On like iHeartRadio, and be using my tablet connected to my hotspot on my phone, doing a live stream at the same time.
Not to interrupt this riveting YouTube conversation, but it looks like that 3060 that Sean is looking at, make sure I'm on the right one here, the Zotac, it has DisplayPort, HDMI.
I think most cards have that. Some cards have 2 HDMIs.
Yeah, I got 2 and 2.
Most of them just come with just one. I also saw an Asus Rogue Strix NVIDIA GeForce 3070 Ti for $664.99. That's like the only Prime deals I see is for the 3060 and the 3070 Ti.
So this one's got RGB in case you're interested in that. $489. Man.
The 3070 has 2 HDMI's and 3 display ports.
Where are you seeing that one
So
at? I
you
didn't-
can run 5 displays on that all at once. Wow.
On which card, Alex?
The 3070, I think, is what it said.
Oh.
Yeah, 3070 Ti OC edition. Yeah, there's 2 HDMI's and 3 display ports. And the HDMI is 2.1, so
Well, they're proud of him. They're asking a pretty penny for sure. My goodness. Greg, what do you...
the 3070 looks like you have to have 3 power plugs. Because there's 3 fans and it's a big boy. It's like it's a triple slot card. And it looks like to me you need 3 power plugs just to power it.
Which one are you looking at? I'm on the 3070 now.
The Asus ROG Strix NVIDIA GeForce
The
RTX 3070
for
Ti.
664?
Yeah. You can, if you click on one of the pictures, you can see where. Oh yeah. If you highlight it and you go look, it needs 3 8-pins. So that means you got to have a really good power supply. So most cheap power supplies don't come with 8.
I'm not seeing that. I see everything but that. I see the 5 ports.
So I found this on the floor, right? I'm not sure if it's a bullet or not.
It's a used bullet. It's a cartridge shell. There's no powder bullet in it. Where was it?
It was just on the floor.
You mean on the street?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing. No bullet in it, no powder.
You know what type of bullet?
Here, I'm going to share my screen, Ken.
Not for sure.
Yep, go
I'm
ahead.
guessing it would be
Oh
like
God, I gotta look away again.
Are you ready, Ken?
Yeah, go ahead.
Winchester. Shell.
See there's 3 8-pins. 3 8-pins right there.
This thing's been bent, so I can't measure it until.
There's the 5 different displays.
Right.
And then if you look at the top one up above and you
Oh,
select it,
holy
you
crap.
can see the 8,
It was like
8, and 8 pins. There's 3 of them.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, it's out of my price range. A, B, I don't need it, so I'm lucky.
It's a 243 caliber, .24.
Oh.
You have some gang shootings going on out there in your neighborhood, Jeff?
For
Oh,
you can
guys'
hunt deer
headphones
with it,
off.
for example. Not like an elk or a
Like that one?
moose or something.
Like the one with the scope. You go like this.
Yeah. It's bigger than a 22.
Wow, this is crazy that I got something.
And M16 is a caliber 223.
Oh.
It's bigger than an M16, but it's a first sporting rifle.
I have an interesting thought that I will not discuss while I'm on YouTube, but I'm going to discuss it after I end the stream.
Hey, Jeff, we asked you if you had some gang shootings out there where you live.
No, no. My grandson found an empty cartridge in the street. He was asking me about it. So that's the conversation you overheard.
Was that the
caliber 243?
Was that the Kentuckian drive-by shooting with 1 shot?
Have no idea. I've never heard of a 243 before. Google it, and it's a small sporting rifle.
So,
For small or medium game, so I assume up to like a deer.
I'm wondering if the AI is going to pick up on any of that conversation and shoot me a notification that I've violated their terms of service because we were talking about a bullet.
Shouldn't.
There's YouTube channels that talk about other stuff, so I wouldn't think so.
Just kind of was a thought that ran through my head. I don't know. Find out tomorrow. I mean, if all of a sudden this thing goes, bloop, then we'll find out today.
I bet not.
No, my last one was because of the stars. You feel all right there, Josh? I mean, did you fall out of bed, or was there a moose going by, or what?
No, I fed my flag for the next 2 days when I go to work.
Okay.
Alex, you get my chat?
Me?
I'm
Yeah.
looking at these EVGA 3060 cards, and in the description, I can't find what type of outputs it has.
Okay. How do you copy? My question is, how do you copy the files from the computer to the Switch?
Hey Jim, how many?
Hold
Normally
on.
on
Hold
3060 Ti's.
Hold on. Time
Normally
out.
on 3060 Ti's, what are the ports?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Yeah, that's
I
what
know
I'm
it's got at least one HDMI, and I think I can see 3 other ports, display ports, but I can't find where it actually says it on EVGA's page or on Amazon, either one.
Which of the EVGA 3060s are you looking
I'm
at?
looking at the 3060 12 gigabyte card.
$399.
There was a $399 and a $429. I'm actually looking at the $29.
All right, well, hang on. And there you go. If you click on the actual product itself, you go to the product page, there is a specs sheet on it.
Yeah.
And let's
You
see what
looking
we got.
at
And then it says right here, interface, PCIe 4.0. Then it says HDMI, DisplayPort, DisplayPort, DisplayPort.
Okay. That's what it looked like on EVGA's page. It didn't say.
You got to go into the actual product.
So another one with 3
I
display
did.
ports and 1 HDMI.
Once you get to the product page, if you scroll down maybe about a third
Are
of the
you
page.
are you starting on Amazon or at EVGA?
No, I'm saying EVGA. Don't waste your time with Amazon. Go to the horse's mouth.
That's what I'm doing. I didn't see on there.
So Alex had a question for Greg about how does he put it on his computer?
Because the reason why I have that question is because I did a little bit of research on it earlier today when Ken first told me about it, and the only solution I come up with, the only way to do it would be to jailbreak your Nintendo Switch, which would void the warranty, which involves doing stuff that I'm not going to walk Josh through, or I'm not going to do it myself, because I did it once on my old Wii that I used to have, and I ended up breaking the whole Wii and made it unusable.
You can't hook your Switch to your PC?
Not without jailbreaking it and possibly making it a paperweight.
Okay, I'm lost then. If you can't do that, what's the point in buying these switches so that you two can play games against one another?
The point is so that you can play games against one another, but you have to be willing to buy the Switch and then buy the game and then buy the online membership. And because we want to play against each other, we have to duplicate everything we're buying.
Yeah, I understand that, but
That's why
That's the
I
point.
uploaded the game to the Google Drive.
But I can't use that without jailbreaking the device.
Isn't there a little card that you insert?
Yes, there is. But the cards that you insert that are like SD cards, you have to buy them because they already have the games preloaded. But they're similar to SD
man,
cards.
and I was keeping up with that for a minute too.
But what if it can't be done?
I'm saying it can be done. You just have to buy the game and buy the Switch and buy the membership. it can't be done the way Greg is suggesting without voiding the warranty or
Well,
possibly
one thing is,
breaking the
hold
device.
on. You're saying there's no way to hook the switch up to the computer.
Not without doing stuff that would void your warranty. No.
Wait a minute, there's a Twitch streamer that does dance, just dance on the Nintendo Switch on her Twitch channel, and she has it hooked up to the display capture, and she plays it off her computer.
Okay, that I can explain. The Nintendo Switch comes with a dock that has an HDMI port like you would use to connect it to your TV. And she's got that connected to a capture card like what you got.
Yeah.
That's how she does that. That's easy to explain.
So I think I'm gonna ask one of the owners if they can loan me about $400 and get this RTX 3060 for $379.
Yeah, I'd like to see how all over that goes. That
Yeah,
goes like
can you
that'll go over
stream-
like a lead balloon.
Hey, Sean, when you do that, can you stream it, please?
Yeah, I'd love to see their reaction.
Yes, I
Well,
would.
He comes in all the time flashing 10,000 stack bundles. He comes in with $10,000 in a bundle from the bank.
Hey,
And he teases me with it.
I've got your rebuttal already for you when he says no, okay? Because he's going to say no. Okay? So I need you to go to a
He's
mirror.
loaned me $1,000 before.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
look, here's your rebuttal
And
in
I
case.
paid it back.
Yeah, in case he says no, I need you to go get in front of a mirror, and you pretend like the mirror is the guy you're going to ask, and he just said no. Go, oh please!
Jeff is either still searching or he's in the middle of buying. I can't tell which.
Well, I'm looking on Amazon trying to find the same thing. The 3060.
There's a 3060 twin edge 12 gig for $379.99.
Yeah, that's the
Wow.
Zotac.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. I've got.
Is there
Yes,
really
Josh.
a difference? Is there really a
We
difference
can't do
between the brands?
that same thing with what
Yes.
the other person is doing.
There can be.
What are you talking about, Josh?
Hooking it up through the capture card.
Yes, we can. But what Greg was suggesting cannot be done without modifications to the Switch that I'm not willing to do.
Well, we weren't going to do that anyway. I was just going to hook it up to the capture card.
Oh yeah, that can be done.
So let me see if my feeble little thought process understands this. You're going to have a Switch. Josh is going to have a Switch. You both are going to log on at the same time to play against each other on Nintendo servers. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes, that is 100% correct.
What's your membership cost to do this?
$20 a piece
A
for
month
year.
or a year?
No, it's $20 a year a piece. So Josh would pay $20 and I would pay $20.
I got a question on the membership.
Okay.
It's $20 a piece, right?
Right.
So you'll pay $20 and Josh will pay $20.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify that.
Jeff, I put a link
Yeah,
in
that's
the
fine.
chat for you. They'll pull up every 3060 by every brand.
I went back to Amazon and I'm looking at 3060 graphics cards.
Yeah, there's some that are $449, $479, $439, $489, $468, $469.
I'm looking at the EVGA for $429. Same price as at EVGA's website, except they're not going to charge me shipping when EVGA will.
And something else cool I just learned about today, doing a little bit of looking on it. When you sign up for the online membership, apparently they have an app for a bunch of NES games in it that you can download, and so you basically get a bunch of SNES games for free.
Hey, Alex, check the chat. I sent you a Google search on how to copy Nintendo Switch files from the PC to the Switch. There's several videos there.
So the only one I'm finding, Jeff, is the one I'm sharing my
It doesn't
screen with
really
right
matter
now.
when it's done because I have to
Hold
save
on,
up the
let me
money
get
to
there.
do it anyway.
And all I did is I went into Amazon, I put in 3060 graphics card, and then I come down here and found EVGA 3060 12 gigabyte for $479. I haven't found
There's
the
other
used.
selections. Well, no, not used. There's a new one for $429.99 that's sold directly by Amazon. This one for $479 is a third-party seller.
Oh, this one over here. Okay, I see. I clicked on that.
And here you see the $429.
I do now. Yes.
Ships from and sold by Amazon.
Yeah,
That's the one I want.
I see that now.
And that's the same price as at EVGA's website, except EVGA wants to charge me shipping in addition to tax. Here, all I got to do is pay the tax.
Right. Pretty good deal.
So I've got that in my cart right now, and I'm thinking about it.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
It's a Bing search, by the way, not a Google search.
Oh, Bing search. Google. I use Google as my search engine.
So it looks like Jim
I
left.
gotta get some water after that.
3, 4.
What the hell?
He's counting something, and I'm not sure what. Probably sheep.
2. Whoop.
Oh, got to start over. 1, 2.
Waste of time to count sheep. I count dancing girls. Yeah, I was comparing the 3060 to the 3080, and their benchmark thing at passmark.com is 17,000 compared to 25,000, and the 3080 is like 799.99 plus tax. So it's not worth the difference, I don't think, for what I'm going to use it for.
People are dropping like
No,
flies.
I was counting my video that I uploaded for today because the number didn't change. It said 114, and it should have went up by 3, which would have made it 115 video.
Wow, a couple people left.
Jim left and Alex left.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to put this in my cart, and I'm going to come back and look at it in the morning, see if
it drops any.
Amazon's going to do anything.
Yeah, because Amazon Prime is good for tomorrow too, Prime Day. So you never know, they might lower it.
Well, they aren't doing much on the 3060s and 3070s. It's the high-end cards that are getting the big price breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I think what Jim told me, if I wanted to go to 3060, it's not really good for like gaming. He said to go for like the 3070, 3080, or 3090s for.
Well, the 30